Hi, ma'am.
What's your name? What are you studying?
My name is Ameya and I'm studying in ninth grade.
Okay. Ameya, nice name. What does it mean?
There are a lot of meanings for Ameya, but I like to go with pure and innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's derived from?
it's derived from Sanskrit. I'm not sure the root word, but I don't know.
Nice. Ameya, tell me about the skills that you are learning and also how these skills are helping you in your daily life and academics.
So the skills I have chosen for in Ulipsu are language and communication, design thinking and innovation, and coding. So I like the skills language and communication more because I like reading and I like writing and basically literature. So I like that
Yeah.
more.
Is it helping you to overcome Gen Z words?
Yes, very much. There are
Okay.
some words that people find confusing because that's how Gen Z is. Just they love confusing people. And yeah, so they help describe some words.
Okay. What is more fun about learning these skills on a digital platform?
What's more fun is like Ulipsu has a lot of games, and
Mm-hmm.
these games they make the learning process a little more fun. Like instead of just sitting holed up in a classroom, we get to like use our skills right there and like spontaneously.
So the gamified version is what you're
Yeah.
it's more fun for you is what you are engaging the most. So tell me more about the other skills that in upcoming days you want to explore.
So I also have coding. I am interested in coding. I want to make games and all that.
Hmm.
I don't know much, but I hope to learn something from there.
What kind of game you would love to build in future if you get an opportunity?
If I get an opportunity, I would like to make like fantasy games where
Mm-hmm.
you get power ups and you have different attributes, and I have an entire interface in my mind.
Tell me more about it.
So basically, it's like a story of an apocalypse. That's what I want. It
Mm-hmm.
should be a story of an apocalypse where all the characters are trying to like survive, like get to the end, and it's like a gamified version of certain novels that you read and certain books, like books and movies. And everyone will have different skills and attributes associated with them, and so their everyone's individual skill helps them get through scenarios.
So where did you get this inspiration from?
I read a lot of fantasy books, so like a little bit from here, a little from there.
So you love reading?
Yes,
You have read few novels?
I have read a lot of novels.
Can you name some
um,
interesting novels?
I have read Percy Jackson, like
Mm-hmm.
the entire series, and Harry Potter books, and I am a huge fan of this series called Shadow and Bone.
What is most common in all these genres that you are seeing?
It's all always about a prophecy where the hero or heroine is like they're supposed to defeat a villain who has been plaguing the population for a really long time. That's usually what happens.
So more of fantasies. You
Yeah.
like those genres of novels. So you also write anything like poems or anything?
I write
You
stories.
like write stories. Have you
Yeah, when
written
they are a
any?
little long and get confusing in between. But I write something.
Oh, okay, you like writing as well.
Yeah.
So what are your upcoming goals, Ameya?
I want to like at some point I want to publish my own book, like an entire series of books.
Mm-hmm.
I am planning right now. It's in its planning stages, and at some point I will start writing, and I want to publish it one day.
So now, as you told, you want to become an author in future, for which you are already practicing. So for this, what are the skills that are very necessary to reach there?
We need skills of language and communication, obviously, for the writing part, and we need that many people don't get is that we need design thinking, because there are so many things that you need to plan. You need to plan how the world is, if in case you're making an alternate universe, you need to plan everything. It's a lot of hard work, and many writers, they don't get enough credit for making such beautiful worlds.
So do you also like to write something for Gen Z separately, where you are using this communication, the Gen Z communication?
Oh yeah, I like usually when I write stories, Here and there, I just add a few Gen Z terms,
Like,
like if I want to say that it's like really predictable that this character has done it, I say it's so on brand for him.
on brand
On
for it.
brand.
What does it mean?
On brand means like, for example, you have a person who did something that is very predictable for him, and you're not surprised that he did this. And like, but if it was someone else, they would have been surprised that, oh my god, did he actually do this? But you, since you know that person, you are thinking, okay, he did it, it's him, it's he would do it. Then that is on brand for the person.
Oh, what else? What are some more words that you would like to use in your novel?
Some more words. Okay, so
Especially for Gen Zs, if you are writing a book.
if I'm writing a book for Gen Zs, I think I would add Riz every few pages. That would be on brand for me.
Huh?
And maybe brain rot, because our generation is so addicted to Instagram, Facebook, all the okay, nobody
Social media
uses Facebook
platform.
anymore, but it's like our generation is just going towards that. So brain rot is something that keeps happening, like it's just changes the way you think.
What's
The
brain rot?
brain rot is like, let's say you have become like really addicted to reels, and now you start talking like you're in a reel, and you
Okay.
just keep using the words that you see in reels and all that, and that's brain rot. Then at some point you stop thinking normally. That's brain rot.
Nice. Do you have any idea to write a book, especially for Gen Zs?
No, actually not.
No.
I am a Gen Z, but I haven't read enough Gen Z books. I
Mhm.
read like millennial books. That's just how I am.
Nice. Do you know what is design thinking?
So we use design thinking in, as I said before, we use it for making the world in novels. If, for example, we are taking an alternate universe where nothing works like how it works in our world, so for that we need to first we have to identify the problem, like what our story is gonna be about, what is gonna be the plot, and how our characters are gonna move towards the plot. We are gonna and then we're gonna brainstorm. It would be nice if we can get a few friends who are into that kind of genre, and they understand what we want, like brainstorm with them, and then we can come up with more parts of the
Ideas.
plot, like side plots, and then we'll ideate, like find the idea, and then we'll put it into words, we'll implement and prototype, and then we'll just
Have a solution
have a
towards
solution
it.
to the problem, and then
So,
take it to the later stages.
okay. Now, the design thinking process, as you told, you will be implementing it in your book writing or else novel writing. Same type, do you also like to use this in your daily life for any kind of activities?
I like to use design thinking in identifying problems I have in my subjects, where I feel like, if I feel like I'm lacking in a subject, for example, sometimes in some math problems I get stuck here and there, and it gets hard for me to understand in history and all. So that time try to find out what my problem is. I talk to my friends how I can, like I have a few friends who are good in studies. I talk to them and I ask them what I can do better, and I talk to my parents also, and then that's like brainstorming, and then I try to find solutions for it, and I implement it into my studies so I can be better.
Okay, so this is where you are using design thinking in your
Yeah.
daily life also. So what do you think about learning this new skills, new age skills like coding, design thinking, AI? What do you feel about it?
I really like it, because at some point in my life, I like we are seeing how AI is taking over a lot of things. It's becoming more and more in use. So we need to. I feel like it's necessary for everyone to know at least a basics of AI. So it will be easier, and we have to make sure that we know we are up to date with everything that's going on.
Okay. So apart from academics, apart from studies, subjects, skills, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to sing. Um,
What kind of music you like?
I like English songs, and it's not like one genre. It's just whatever comes onto my playlist, I listen to that, and then I keep listening to songs like those.
You only listen or you sing also?
I sing. It's not that I'm really good. I can sing
Can you sing? If you don't mind.
right now.
Yeah. Anything, any language, any genre.
Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you sing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
Tell me how these skills are helping you in your upcoming, achieving your upcoming goals and ambitions.
So it's the language and communication is helping me in the writing part, and design thinking is helping me in finding out like the plot and all that. And I also wanted to be a lawyer at some point, and if writing doesn't work out for me, I will be a lawyer. And it's always good to have a plan B, right? And this design thinking is really going to help me in my career in law, because we need when you're trying to defend a client, you need to find out what the problem is, like what they have done wrong or what we can do to defend them. So it's in a way it's good to know, like have a good way to find out your problems and get a solution. So you can for design thinking, you can actually brainstorm with your law team, and so that it's easier for you to defend your client.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Ameya.
you,
It was
ma'am.
very nice having you here today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.